What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho, and we're back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan video. And today, we're going to be doing the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta fight, bro. Our journey starts of us trying to complete the red zone, what's it called, mission that we have here, dude. And I just realized, although I'm completing, at least I'm trying to complete all of the missions here that we have left to do for freaking the red zone fights. Dude, there's still so much more to handle. Like, as in, they added like more pink zones. They added two new pink stone, pinks. Oh my god, pink zone stages. If I think I already forgot what the name of the full name of that thing is called. But anyways, yeah, the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta fight. Honestly, it is not as difficult as the freaking the what's it called, this dude's name. Oh, like, I already forgot this dude. Super Saiyan Blue Goku fight. And you know why? There's one clear reason why. And I'm pretty sure you guys could. For those people that already completed all of these missions, and obviously partaked in both of those fights. Dude, the fact dodging has to be one of the most broken abilities in this freaking game, dude. Just avoiding any sort of damage whatsoever from the boss himself. It's just too OP, bro. It is just so freaking OP from just having that ability in your units. And the moment the bosses cancel that, you might be in some deep trouble, man. You definitely gotta pray that that unit just somehow can tank whatever attack is coming on their way. But anyways, yeah, like I said, since this guy is not gonna be reducing or not gonna be reducing, since this guy is not canceling dodge for any of our units, or just have the ability in general to cancel dodge, we're gonna be, we're not gonna be dodging entirely, because all this full giant ape power team, which I think for the Super Saiyan Blue Goku fight, it's essentially the same team I brought in, the GT Heroes team. Or actually, no, is it the GT? Wait, who? I know I have this guy right here, and then this dude. Oh, I replaced the Super Saiyan Vegeta GT with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Easy Aided, which it was an obvious thing to do, bro, because of the fact that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he's pretty darn good, man, pretty darn good if you ask me. Although you might need to receive attacks to be able to use his active skill and build up his crit potential. Dude, the fact I was so scared, I was like, dude, oh my god, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta didn't do any sorts of super attacks, and I was like, dude, oh my god, he might tank some of this damage for a bit, but thankfully he didn't. I think the only thing that's kind of scary from this Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta fight is literally the super attack. If you're able to evade the super attack that's coming on your way, you are perfectly fine, dude. Which look at that, dude. We just dodged it right there with the friend unit. Amazing, bro. Like, that's it. That's literally the scariest part there. Other than that, you're good to go. But to read off some of the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta details here, of course, he has 1.2 billion HP. So quite a long way that we have to be able. This, by far, compared to the last video that we did, which was the tournament participants for the Super Saiyan Blue Goku fight, definitely much doable, because it's less than half of that, honestly. So yeah, that guy has that amount of HP. His attack just minuscule, 370,000, and defense minuscule of 150%, 150,000. But his his super attack is a little scary, but not really. It depends how much attacks you launch towards Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, which we'll get into that in a bit. But his super attack massively raises defense for one turn and constantly causes damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers attack for one turn. Which, as you could clearly saw in the first rotation when I brought in the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, that dude, his attack power was reduced by, well, greatly lowers it, so by 30%, but we're still able to do a decent amount of damage. And then the type it is, I think it's is that a combo attack? If I could highlight it, okay, never mind. If I go over here, actually, will it tell me exactly what it is? No, oh my god, it does not tell me what it is. But I think it's another super attack, because obviously we're using ki, and this guy, when after he's launching the ki towards us, he does give us like a freaking one punch towards the chest, or I think the stomach. But anyways, after that, the boss, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, he nullifies super attack ceiling effect, grants immunity to being stunned, disables attack reduction, which is pretty important here. And then here, look, yeah, you see how he launched all that keys towards us, and then here, boop, gives us a gut punch, tries to make it disappear, but we do not. We take it like a boss, because we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And he's just gonna be able to do everything for us, dude. And this mission probably would have been a little more difficult if I have done it much earlier. because obviously we just got the amazing buffs for this team due to the super easy Ace of both the second anniversary units, which is Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then we also got this Carnival Limited Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then we got the Easy A Super Saiyan 4 into Gogeta. Yeah, it is quite a lot of help that we got here. But anyways, continuing with the boss details, reduce damage below a certain amount to 0, which doesn't really matter because all of these units are going to be doing quite the amount of damage towards this guy. Randomly changes all key spheres. I think does he change key spheres every turn? I'm not sure, but anyways, and then the last part, attack plus 5% with each attack received. So you have to hit him about, you have to hit him about 60 times for him to build up 300% attack, which I don't even think this team attacked them that much to be able to fully build him up. I think there is one run that I've recorded so far that that build him up to the max, which I think it might have been the I think it's the youth category mission that I've completed. So yeah, I think it was that build them up to the max. But other than that, I don't think we built them up that far. Or actually, maybe I already forgot what these other ones was called. I think it was the Otherworld Warriors category mission as well. Probably that build them up to the max. But anyways, yeah, here, dude, what can I say, man? These units are just speaking for themselves of how well they're doing. Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, relief that he could dodge all the attacks that are coming on his way. Don't have to worry about Goku, the spooky man coming through and, just demolishing him and, sending him to the Shadow Realm. And then I think the only unit that I was really scared of was the Super Saiyan 4 Super Easy Vegeta in the last slot because, although, yes, this guy only launches one super attack, thankfully, per turn, unlike freaking Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which I think, can he launch it up to like 3 super attacks? I don't know. But he launches at least a minimum of 2 super attacks, dude, which is quite a lot. So and with the damage that he's doing, it is a pretty hefty amount of damage he could do towards us. But anyways, yeah, that was the only unit I was worried about here the most. But since this guy only does 1 super attack, and he has to build up his attack power, which look, we're already halfway through his HP already, and it's already 7 minutes. Like, dude, these units are just freaking ridiculous. But yeah, I thought that whatever normals was coming towards Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's way, he was gonna, what's the word I'm looking for? He was gonna tank it for a certain, or like take a certain amount of damage. But nope, I think here in this rotation, actually, he does do at least 2 super attacks. This is never, look at that. Oh, okay, I was like, wait, what? That's a normal critical hit? And then right here, yeah, okay, he does do 2 super attacks. But yeah, other than that, I was like, okay, I think we should be perfectly fine. We don't have to worry about anything. And then, of course, if he does decide to do a super attack, which I think at this point I didn't realize what the details were for this guy. And Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta at least has a 50% chance of nullifying the super attack and just like, demolishing him. But I think here, is it? Actually, no, I don't think it's in this rotation that we actually, destroy Vegeta. Although we have a good amount of, attacks coming towards this guy way. We have not only the Dragon Fist, and then I think I'm gonna. Oh, actually, why didn't I should have popped off the what's the active skill for the Super Saiyan into 4 Gogeta, dude, in the last slot to get more damage. But anyways, yeah, we activate his, which I think it doesn't really matter. We reduce his attack, but we reduce more of his defense. And then here, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta physical in the middle slot, we just launched that might as well since there's really no. I just want to finish this fight off as fast as I possibly can. But dude, the one thing that did sand me a bit is like, dude, I wish I could have kept the OST for freaking in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because dude, that OST brings me back, dude. I'm like, I used to listen to the OST all the time because of how good it is, man. Also, I just realized, I think the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta physical gives a buff to the rotation. I don't know what dude, despite me using this unit so many times, but in super the physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, what does he do after he activates his cause ultimate damage to enemy, and then within turn activated, all attacks become critical hits. Yeah, wait, so why is it there was like an effect, right, for my allies? I was like, dude, I don't think there's any ally effect when using his active skill. No. Yeah, okay, I don't. Am I going crazy? I might be going crazy, honestly, but yeah, I don't recall it giving any sort of effects for the rotation. But anyways, as you guys can clearly see what's going on right now on the screen, literally literally a full well, you know, a full turn of just Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is just doing the absolute most towards you know, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, which, you know, he's not gonna be surviving the next rotation, man. I think the first super attack that's coming on his way, which is the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, is just gonna, or actually, oh, I know how I finished off this fight now that I'm remembering. Here I do well, after this, and then dude, oh my god, seeing 54. I think this guy only does 2 super attacks. I was hoping for him to do at least 3 so we could get what I think it's like 64 million that he would do. I think he launches just an additional normal after this one right here, because this is the guarantee additional super attack for having this dude in the second or third slot. And you know, I'm like, dude, oh my god, give me more, give me more, give me more damage, buddy, please. And then here I think it's, oh, he doesn't even launch a normal. I think a normal would have done a decent amount of damage. But yeah, here in the next rotation, it's already practically over, bro. This Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is not gonna do anything towards us. But yeah, here we launched a Dragon Fist, which, yeah, if we had done a normal, it would have been practically over. Because look how much HP Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has after this. No, yeah, look at that. That's 90 million, dude, Jesus. And then here I was like, what? Should I just do the 24 key for Super Saiyan Blue, or Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? And I'm like, you know what? F it, dude. I'm just gonna activate the Golden Ape and just finish it off with the Golden Ape. Because why the hell not, bro? I mean, I don't think it should. I don't think it should. What's it called? He would survive the attacks that are coming on his way with the Giant Ape. I think here we actually see the amount of damage that he does towards us if, you know, we don't have any sort of defense. But almost nearly, you know, 4 million damage. I think one of these is like, yeah, 1.2 million damage. But, you know, it doesn't matter at all. He even reduced our attack a bit, but we're still at 14 mil. And then, yeah, this guy is just going to be toast. He's toast. That's it. It's game over, buddy. And, yeah, just like that, GT Heroes / you know, Giant Ape Power category team, pretty darn OP, man. For, I mean, I'm pretty sure these guys probably might not be the GOAT when we go challenge the, I think, it's not the Hybrid Saiyan. It's called something else. I think it's is it the Next Generation Fighter or something like that? If I could probably double check real quickly if I go to the event category and I go to challenge real quickly. It's over here. Yeah, Next Generation Saiyans edition. Yeah. Now I'll see how they'll do in there, man, whenever I get up to it. But anyways, guys, that's good, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everyone.